Whatever y'all want to do, y'all want to touch it. They can't touch it. I'm amazed. Look at all these.
So y'all doing it in the right spot, the right place.
Number 10, 9, 1, come back.
Got my bucket, let 'em okay. I got my bucket, let 'em okay.
The black Messiah, Jesus Christ, save us from these nations.
When I got French braids and nappy ass hair up under here. There's no need for you to come or judge. You are not a judge, but you just judged me. You just judged me, so when you represent God, you don't judge me.
Sis, let me ask you something. So that's what you about to tell. You said we can't judge.
You need to find out about my life.
The Bible says you can judge, so no one's trying to let you know.
Are you perfect? Are you flawed? Are you an infallible human being? When you are all of those things, that you are human. And I am not perfect.
God gives you wisdom.
Of anything.
See, I don't
walk in evil. I don't walk in maliciousness.
Are you over the Bible?
I read the word every day, baby. You need to see my Bible. See, again, you don't know me, and that's why false prophets can't come before me. That's why I'm not in somebody's church following somebody's way. I'm under the child of God. I live under the law of liberty, and I am free, and I know that word, and I live that word.
You say you know the word, sis? I don't need
you to test me because God told me I didn't have to be a scholar.
If you know the word, you're humble to the word, right? If you know the word, you're humble to the word. Watch this, read.
I'm humble.
Timothy chapter 2, verse 11. Let the woman. Hold on. You're a woman. You say you're a woman. Hold on. She says she listens to the word of God. Watch this, read. Let the woman learn in silence. What the Bible just said? Let the woman learn in silence. The Bible just said let the woman learn in silence. She can't never be a bride. My brother, what's going on, Drew? Man, we finna show you something, man. What we trying to show our people today is they think they know about, like the sister just walked by, right?
I got one in my car.
For example, if you know how to cook on the grill and I don't know how to cook, right? So now, if I rent it to you, you give me some pointers. Should I take it or deny it? I don't know nothing about the grill, and you know about the grill. You're supposed to take it, right? So that's what we try to get our sister to understand. Listen, just take what's in the Bible. We ain't coming to beat you up with it. It's a thing we know you don't know because the world don't know. Because the world thinks this is who.
But the Bible when you talk about the Bible, you talking about Old Testament, New Testament, because a lot of that's tricky to me. I don't play all, you know what I mean?
Let's get into that. Okay, so I like your question right there. So what are we talking about? The Old and New? Give me Hebrews 8. So let me ask you this. What's supposed to be the difference?
Once Jesus entered to me.
Okay. What's your name? What's your name?
That changed everything.
What's your name? Dirty. What's your name? Fred. So I'm the one. Dirty and Fred. So let's see. So what's the difference? You said what's the difference, but let's see. And then we're going to get this. Where did it actually change it to the New Testament? What's the read?
Hebrews chapter 8 and verse.
My Bible sound there. Let's allow this go. Read.
In verse 8. For fighting fought with them. He said.
No, I said 8 and 8.
Yes, sir.
Read.
Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, when I will make a new covenant.
So here we go. We're going to make a new covenant. Right? I read today, a new covenant. Read.
With the house of Israel.
So who is he making this new covenant with? What did the Bible say he's going to make it with? The house of Israel. See, that's what we fail to realize who we are. That's why I said, look at some sound real quick.
But I believe on that.
You hip to the, I'm saying, are you hip to the, what I'm saying? So have you ever wondered what tribe we come from? Right. But we always say, man, I wonder what tribe we come from. You see what I'm saying? Everything on the left is what's in the Bible. He just said, I'm going to make a new covenant with the house of Israel. But the thing is, American black don't know that we come from the tribe of Judah. You understand what I'm saying? The West Indies, Jamaicans, they don't know that they Benjamin in the Bible. Because why? These same white folks, the white folks covered us, so they call us African American. First we was Negroes. Am I right? When you was growing up, what were we labeled at that time? Niggas. What about you? You see what I'm saying? It was right. Boy, Negro, colored, Afro-American, African-American. These are terms that they gave us. Hold on, let me show you something. I said 6:15. These are terms they gave us. You know what I'm saying? So my question now would be, how is it that we should trust somebody that didn't treat us right? How the hell we gonna trust them to teach us right? That don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Now watch this, what the Bible said, how we gonna lose our names. Watch the read. Isaiah chapter 65 and verse 15. And ye shall leave your names for a curse. Greg, did you hear that?
Leave your name for a curse?
Yes, sir. We left all that. Because look, we don't know. Think about it. Hold that. Give me Jeremiah 17:4. Now look, we just looked at this. Did y'all know this? Nope. I said we probably ran across that. What about you, Greg? So you ain't know so-called Judah is who we are in the Bible. Same tribe as Christ come from. So if Christ was alive, they've been called him a nigga. They've been called him a Negro, color. You know what I'm saying? Afro-American. If he was alive, if Solomon was alive, King Solomon, you ever heard of King Solomon? If he was alive, they've been calling him the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Now, if Paul was alive, they've been calling him a Jamaican. Paul.
The one that...
Yeah, Saul, Paul, no changing that. He would be a so-called Jamaican. That's right. You know what I'm saying? If Moses was alive today, he would be a so-called Haitian. Right. See, these are the things that they don't teach us in the Bible, but it's right this planet. But watch the root you got. Jeremiah chapter 17 and verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thy heritage. Now, dirty young, it said, you shall discontinue from your heritage. Now, I got another question, though. What all comes, or what all is encompassed of inheritance? What all encompassed in inheritance? You on first. Like what? Give me something. You right, but that's nice stuff. Our name.
Your whole makeup.
The whole makeup too. What about you, Greg? What you say? What encompassed our heritage? Right, that goes into how we was dressed, what we used to wear, what we used to eat, the foods we used to eat. You know what I'm saying? But it's all in the Bible on what we're supposed to be doing. So when we just get...
Where are you reading from though?
I just read that. Yeah, because right. Let's get that point. I want to prove that. First, give me hold that. Finish that. Then we're gonna go to Hebrews 8 to my point what he just said. Because I'm gonna flow with you. Whatever you're going, I'm going with you.
I just read my Bible this morning. I'm
Hebrews 8.
trying to figure out the difference.
The Bible of the book.
The Old Testament. The Old Testament, a lot of war, it was a lot of stuff going on. But New Testament is almost a turn of the cheek. But also the whole Jesus concept is kind of, to me, like, hey, I got to get a better understanding because I don't like to play like that.
You want to make sure it's right. You want to make sure.
Like, don't play with me or don't twist up no words. Like, I can hear it. So to me, like, what they really mean, tell me what they really mean, or you know what I mean? Or
right.
I ain't gonna play like that.
See, what they try to tell us, we need that history because when you don't know the history of the Old Testament, like you don't. See, I can show you. Have you ever known slave ships in the Bible? See, that's what I'm saying. So they want to disconnect us from reading that because it connects us and put us in here. You see what I'm saying? We no longer just nobodies or some quote-unquote with until us Gentiles and we just get, no. Christ looks just like us and them same people walk through Egypt. That's us. That's right. They don't want us to connect back to us. And I'm going to read that next. Now I'm going to read that. Wait a minute, I got you a little thing. I just say in the volume of the book. Because I like talking, I like teaching. Because you know, wise brother. Yeah, you a man, you want to learn. So I want to make sure anything you bring up, I want to go to it. Watch the read. Hebrews chapter 10 and verse 7. Then said I, lo, I come in the volume of the book. You see that? Christ said, look, I come in the volume of the book. That means everything. That means that encompasses the old, new, everything. Watch the read. It is written of me to do thy will, oh God. So that's what we're doing. Let me Isaiah precept for a precept. And then we're going to go back and show you the slave ship in the history. I can go show you this right here. All the brothers and sisters that stacked on top of each other, I'm going to show you that out the Bible. And then what's funny is, we've been going to church all these years since a kid to groan and all that, and never, the pastor never read that. Why not?
Because they restricted me.
Yeah, you
they can talk about it in the Bible.
Bro, you on point.
They can't do that.
Dirty, you on point, Dirty.
No, I know. I was serious when I was into it. I was like wholeheartedly, but I'm not just. I will read the Quran. I done read up on Buddhism. I done tried to learn everything because I want a better understanding of what's going on. I don't like to half-ass nothing.
Right.
I don't, just like you said, if you don't know something and somebody tells you the knowledge, that's me. If they talk about Buddhism, I want to know that too, because then I can cipher out
what's real, what's fake. Now, I'm deal with you. You finna learn a lot of things. You better learn it. Y'all finna learn a lot of things. Now, what I want to do for you, Isaiah, you're 28.
Isaiah chapter 28 and verse 9. Whom shall he teach knowledge? And whom shall he make to understand doctrine?
So who we gonna make to understand doctrine? Who we gonna make? Watch it, read.
Them that are weaned from the milk.
So you gotta be weaned from the milk, man. You got to get in this Bible to be able to learn. That's the milk. The milk's supposed to be learning how to deal with your brother. That turn the other cheek, that's what the white man said. We supposed to be turning the other cheek with each other. That ain't talking about them turning the other cheek. White man slap you, spit on you and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because when they say love thy brother, that's talking about us. That's right. David did not love no Philistines. They never loved the Canaanites. God didn't love the Egyptians. Right. He killed the Egyptians. Right. He killed the Egyptians for who? The Israelites. Yeah. You remember that? Moses delivered the Israelites. Yeah, he was killing Pharaoh them. Bring it out. Yeah. So the whole Bible is about the Israelites being redeemed. So now they just try to lie to my slave obey your master. No, they was going to another brother that you work for. Make sure you respect him. Right. But the white folk got it. They try to beat your back out. They tell my slave obey your master. They did. They
present Jesus as a way for other countries to buy, basically like submit and don't put up a defense. Because you can already be aggressive, but when I come in for the you know about Jesus, when they present it like that, it almost breaks down your defense.
Man, you know something. Hey, this is what they did, y'all. What that sign that when they had our Northern Kingdom brother? We ain't got it here. Yeah, when they brought their religion, they went to the side of the world.
Like I'm also going to read that because like I'm serious about this.
Well, we're going to deal with this too, because this man made religion, right? I want y'all to get good look at it. All these denomination is a white man behind every last one of them. Somebody come hold it up so we can show it to our brother. We're going to show you today, look. Every last one of these, Baptist Church, 1608. Yeah. Even Muhammad. Anybody got Timbuktu book? Yes. Somebody give me that Timbuktu book.
I don't know if I see him. I know I saw him.
Even we're going to go through all of it, because when you said that about reading stuff, different stuff, we're going to show you what's real and what's fake. But I got to give you baby steps. Now I got to show you how we go from piece for piece and to the next piece, all right? Watch the read.
And drawn from the breast, for precept must be upon precept. Precept upon
how y'all doing, sister? Precept just mean like a line or a context that it's talking about. You take that and take it to another one and you match them together like a piece, like a puzzle. You put it together. How y'all doing, sister? What we going over today is our history. Let me ask y'all this before I get to it, because I'm going to transition into, have y'all ever known that this is about? Because my brother, Dirty, we rapping. We rapping the bread, we rap. But let me ask y'all this, have y'all ever known this to be in the Bible? Or have you ever, somebody read this to y'all out the Bible? See that? You see why we got a big job to do? Right. Now, keep reading that. And give me through the 28 after that.
line upon line upon line. Here a little.
See that? Here a little in the Old Testament.
And there a little.
In the New Testament.
For stammering lips.
So you should put the pieces together. Now, Deuteronomy 26:10. Let's go and get to this real quick, because I want to make sure we bring the history out. This is going to prove that we God's chosen people right here. We're special above all people. Now, I said that, somebody tell me to prove it. Greg, tell me to prove that God got a chosen people. Greg, tell me. Say prove that. Can I prove that I can buy? Deuteronomy 76.
Bring it up! In the beginning when
okay.
After the boys left.
Oh, let's go get Revelation 11.
I just looking that up.
Hold on, let's read Deuteronomy 76. I got you all those things. Let's read this first. Hey, sis, what we're going over is we the greatest people that ever touched the face of the earth, but we've been lied to through the years. Now we look at each other as, that nigga there, or that sister there, she ratchet. and we look at each other with disdain, but we actually are the greatest people that walk the face of the earth. But since we're not keeping God's commandments, we fail. Now watch it, read this.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6.
Watch this, watch this, dirty. Watch this, sir. Watch this.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. For the Lord thy God hath chosen thee.
The Lord did what?
Chosen thee.
Did what?
Chosen thee to be a special people.
To be what?
Special people unto himself. Above all people.
No, equal to everybody.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Now, we've been going to church for how many years? 30, 40 years? How many out here that never read this here? You know what I'm saying? You see the trick that over our eye? The trick bag, we in a trick bag. So that's why it's so, it ain't never for me to pop you. It ain't never for me to slice
I
you.
believe to them truth became important. It became a
But listen, but look, go back to Jeremiah 17:4. Because when we read we discontinue from our heritage, we're going to read the scripture to show you that we discontinue from that. Watch us read that again. Jeremiah 17:4. And then we're going to show you when we discontinue, who began to teach us? Who was teaching us on these plantations? So was it a good old Christian man? Was it a good old Christian woman teaching us on the plantation? Be real. Now watch it read.
Jeremiah chapter 17 and verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thy heritage.
So we discontinue from our heritage, knowing we're supposed to be the princesses of the world. We're supposed to be the kings of this world. Read.
That I gave thee.
That what?
That I gave thee.
God said he gave us a name. That's why I switched. When I asked y'all to show y'all something, I want y'all to participate in it. Because everything on the left. Let me ask y'all this. Do y'all know what this is on the left? Okay, the 12 tribes of Israel, right? But my question is, we didn't grow up knowing that, look, I come from the tribe of Judah, I come from the tribe of Benjamin. We wasn't taught that, right? So the Bible is true. It just said we was going to work this. Read that again.
And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thy heritage.
Our sister, we discontinue from knowing that we come from the same tribe as Christ, that we're American blacks. If Christ was walking the earth today, they'd been calling him a Negro. They'd been calling him colored. They'd been calling him black. You know what I'm saying? We discontinue that the Jamaicans would been called, Paul today, he'd been called a Jamaican. If Moses was alive today, he'd been called a Haitian. These are the things that we discontinue during slavery. That's why we're going to read that scripture like I'm trying to heard. So when we discontinue from our heritage, everything on the left we discontinue, everything on the right, then we begin to name them. On these plantations, they say, you a Negro, you colored. Bring it out. On the eye, they say, oh, you West Indian. Just being a savage. They say, you Native American. You an Indian, you just a savage. They gave us their name, but they're our brothers. The Mexicans are brothers, Puerto Ricans. You know what I'm saying? We don't know we all connected. Watch this, read that again.
And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thy heritage that I gave thee.
God said he gave us that. But watch this.
And I will cause thee to serve thy enemies.
Now, this right here is big, sister. Dirty. I don't want you to lose focus, Dirty.
No, I seen little bro.
I've seen the whole boy. Okay, what's up, bro? What's up with it? We're going over the history. Real quick, watch this. He said, what?
I will cause thee to serve thy enemies.
So we serve our enemies. These the first gave us religion. Baptists started in 1608. I got a question for you, my pretty sister. Where were we in 1608? What were black people doing in 1608? Slavery. What about 1830? What about 1863? All these things were started by a white man. You know what I'm saying? They gave us religion. They didn't give us truth in the Bible. There's no way they're going to say, man, you the greatest thing that ever done. Christ looked like you. You think they're going to tell you on the plantation that Christ looked like you? No, they ain't going to tell you nothing like that. I'm going to say, Christ is wise, and everything wide is right. That's what I'm going to say. I ain't going to tell you you better than me. No, I'm not going to do that. And I'm not going to teach you that you better than me. Definitely not. That's why today they walk around with their nose up in the air on you. But no, it's a new day. We understand who we are in the Bible. So we discontinue, but now we're coming back to our history of who we are in the Bible. Now watch this read.
I will cause thee to serve thy enemies.
So when we serve our enemies, let's see what name they gave us. Isaiah 65:15. Now when we serve our enemies, let's see what name they gave us. What is your last name? I don't want to put you ain't got to say it out, but you know what it is. Y'all know what y'all last name is, right?
Yes.
How did we get those names?
From my slave man.
There you go. There you go. Whatever plantation you was on, You was on a Smith plantation, when it could be 50 y'all on that plantation, everybody gonna be Smith. Because when you go to the store, if they see you somewhere, you're gonna have a name tag on say Smith. Now watch this read. Let's see when we discontinue from knowing that we put a Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Ephraim, and Manasseh. When we discontinue from knowing that we the Israelites, God chose the people, what they began to call us. Read.
Isaiah chapter 65, verse 15. And ye shall leave your name for a curse.
We left our name, Judah, Benjamin, Levi, knowing that we the Israelites, for a curse. You know why it's a curse? It's a curse to be called an oppressive name that was raping my grandmama, that was burning my uncle alive, that castrated my nephew, that my little pregnant sister, baby got chopped out of her stomach, or my little nephew got fed to an alligator. You know what I'm saying? So it's a curse to be walking around with the same name. But God said, man, when I named y'all, y'all are the Israelites, you come from Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Ephraim, Manasseh, so on and so forth, the 12 tribes. Not what the oppressor gave you. God the hell, the oppressor gonna overrule me. I said to Israel, you God, so Israel means prince have power with God. That's what we have. We have power with God. He gave us the law. When Moses got the command, we are those people. When Moses came down, he gave it to our ancestors. Them our ancestors. Watch the reading.
And ye shall leave your name for a curse unto my chosen.
You see that? Unto my chosen. You left your name to be called a Smith, Johnson, White. You left that from the being I call my chosen, because you was my chosen.
For the Lord God shall slay thee.
We said what?
For the Lord thy God shall slay thee, and call his servants by another name.
Y'all seen Roots before? Y'all seen one when he was trying to say, no, my name is Kunta. He tried to hold on to it. He beat it out of him. He said,
bring it out.
And what happened? We just read you this in the Bible.
They tried to program you.
They programmed us. Now watch this. People do on 26 days. Now let's take it back a little further. Before they even beat the name out of us, how did we get to this side of the world, sister?
That's the hard one. How do we get to this side of the world?
Right. How did we get
over to America?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, by boat, by Queen Elizabeth, by the Pope.
There you go.
Yeah, the Queen.
There you go.
They gave the orders to do this.
There you go. And the Jewish folks are more special than shit.
Yeah.
Well,
What's the name? Them two that who sponsored the wars? The Rothschild.
The whole family runs deep into slavery. They hands that's been, you know how you got the most money hands. I'm feeling like a dope boy. If you got the most money, your hands clean. You ain't, I'm clean. I'm way up here. But everybody else I found to do this my dirty work. That's the Jewish people trying to be us today. And they have the nerve to claim to be us. They have the nerve to say they you. Watch it read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28.
Now watch this. This is going to answer how did we get over it. My man right here, how did we get to the side of the world? Okay, now all the time they going to church, have they ever read this in the Bible? Now watch this. Now watch this. How easy this is in the Bible to understand. Read it.
Verse 68.
Read what you start from top again.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
So are you familiar with what happened in Egypt with Moses? Are you familiar with what happened in Egypt with Moses? You do know a little bit, are you familiar with the history? With Moses and the Egyptians? What about you, bro? You familiar with the history of Moses? You understand about Moses? Oh, right. So what were the Egyptians doing?
There's oppression on people, right?
Right. Hold that again. I'm explaining. Yeah. Exodus 1 and 6. So what about you? You familiar with the history of Moses? Since don't leave yet. Please don't leave. I want to show you the scripture first. Don't leave yet. But I want you. I know. But I don't want you. I can't let you get this. Look, man, they had us on this ship. Millions of us have died on the transatlantic slave trade. I'm talking about over 20 million of us just in the ocean right now. So it just behooves us to learn about our ancestors in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's, you know what I mean? Like, that's all we can do, just listen for a minute. I know we're busy, but don't let Trump God. God on all the time. It's actually timeless. But watch the read you got.
Exodus chapter 1 and verse 11. Therefore, they did set over them taskmasters
or slave masters. So what I'm doing now, I'm showing you what was going on in Egypt. Since nobody was kind of too much familiar with it, I'm just going to run through it real quick, show you what was going on in Egypt, and we'll go back. Watch the read.
To afflict them.
So they set over a slave master to afflict us. Read.
With their burden And they built for Pharaoh treasure cities.
So we built those pyramids that you see. We did that. Our ancestors did that. Just like we built this country. We did. Watch it, read.
Bidon and Ramses. But the more they afflicted them, the more they multiplied and grew.
So the more they beat us, the more we multiply and grew. Just like now. Read.
And they were grieved. And they were grieved because of the children of Israel.
So they was mad at the children of Israel. Don't folks say that today? Why folks can pull us over and be ready to shoot us? Why? What we did? Did we take somebody's country? How you doing? We going over the history of what was going on in Egypt with Pharaoh and Moses. And then we're going to go back and show you how they tie in today. Watch this, read.
And they,
for our sister, I know she got to come on, read.
And the Egyptians made the children of Israel to serve with rigor.
Serve with rigor. So who served in these cotton with rigor down in Mississippi? I'm from Mississippi. Who served down there? We did in those cotton.
And they made their lives bitter with hard bondage.
So that's us. That happened to us. What other nation can claim that they happened to them? That's us. Now go to Deuteronomy 26:30. So now the Lord said, look, I'm going to send you back into this bondage, right? Now, let's go get to the form of transportation, how we all got here. Now watch it read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
So we're going to go back into a slavery again, hard bondage again. How we going to get over here?
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
Somebody hold this side up. Hey, you put that down, hold this up. Read that again.
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
So we was a nation of people willing to slavery on cargo slave ships. You had a section for boys, you had a section for women. Let me ask y'all this, but I'm going to get graphic.
And they said feces was dropping.
There you go.
All type of stuff.
So now the sister tied up with the chain, she's pregnant. What's she going to have that baby? In chain. If she on a cycle, what's she going to drip the stuff down on? They had to, we tend to forget about it, but the Lord said, look, I ain't forgot about what happened to my people. You understand what I'm saying? Now watch the read.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it.
Don't leave yet, son. Don't leave yet. Don't leave. Read.
Thou shalt see it no more again.
We ain't saying that. We ain't been back in our homeland. We still here. We in Milwaukee today. We supposed to be back in our motherland, which is Jerusalem, which we don't know, which is what they try to call it the Middle East, but that is technically Africa. That's right. Jerusalem is Africa. They just try to say the Middle East to mix your mind up and think like it's not Africa. Read.
And there ye shall.
So what happened? What happened when we got up to those slave ships in West Virginia? What happened when we pulled up in New Orleans on the slave dock, on the ports? What happened? What they were gonna do there? What they were gonna do there when we pulled up in the docks? What do you think? Beat us?
Sold us up. They start bidding for bidding. They start bidding us up.
This in the Bible. Watch it, read it.
And there ye shall be sold.
You shall be what?
Sold.
You shall be what?
Sold.
Nigga sold to Master Charles. Sister right here sold to the Johnson family reunion. Johnson name. That's how you get the Johnson last name. Read.
Unto your enemies.
Hold on now. To who?
Unto your enemies. For bondmen.
For slave men.
And bond women.
And slave women. Y'all want no different. Now we get to this society, we want to divide from each other. No, we need to stick together. So we focus on the slave ship together.
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation